Thank you so much for tuning in with the show. Please do not tell me I look tired in the comments. I already know that. Me trying to figure out a way to hide these eye bags, but the eye bags are eye bagging. Bitch is tired, let me tell you right now, sir. I was gonna do a sit down talk with me video, but then I thought I kind of want to do something with my hands instead of just giving you this. So I'd rather just do my makeup in the process. Come. Let's sit down, let's have a talk. I'm basically realizing that I have clothing from different aspects of styles and I've just blended it all into one. And I kind of want to make a capsule wardrobe that kind of is reciprocated throughout my wardrobe. I like to dip and dive in different styles depending on the mood. Overall, I want my style to be very, very parallel and also minimalizing it a lot because I have a lot of clothes. One day I'll sit down and actually go through the amount of pieces. I think I probably have close to 500 different pieces, but that's a conversation for another day. Sorry, mom. But I just basically wanted to show you some of the aspects of clothing that I have, and I'm just like, oh, this style fits with this. Anyways, it's probably better if I show you, and it might even encourage you to look and dive into your own style. Maybe you want to incorporate bigger aspects of a certain style through this conversation. This is really unraveling different aspects of fashion. And I've dipped and dived into many different styles of clothing. I mean, sometimes I've gone into a shop and been like, I absolutely need to have that, without absolutely no type of mental graph to what I'm going to style it with. And then we just have pieces that have just ended up here, lost. So the first style I'm going to go into is old money. This is my representation of old money. It's actually from a company called Hockey in London. Absolutely divine, darling. Old money would be described as a quiet but luxury style. I would say glam girl, clueless type of vibe. Obviously, I pulled out a jacket that has reminded me of that style, but moving forward, I don't really want to be wearing old money. These are kind of the styles I want to keep for work, if I'm being completely honest. I absolutely love when girls my age are absolutely killing it with old money, because I think that it's such a particular look to maintain, because you can't really be wearing blazers and shirts that are not well maintained for it to look good. And that's something that I realized that I'm not able to do. I'm not here to iron a shirt every single time I'm stepping out of the house. No. Representations of that, which you may see, is the Sophia Richies, and it's the Michelle Obamas, and maybe some would even say Molly May. You have Kate Middleton. It can also be given the name of the clean girl aesthetic, but I'm talking strictly, you know, the formal wear. Timeless classic, I'm not gonna lie. I think we will definitely have this for a long time to come. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's very cute. And who's to say that I won't want to pick up this style when I'm, you know, in a different era or a different age. But I just think that right now, it's not for me. I have tried it and it doesn't suit me. It just doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit my personality. I think that a certain aura comes with the old money aesthetic. But unfortunately, that is not me. Also, in terms of my makeup, I am not doing a tutorial. I got a dinner to go to, so yeah. The color palette that you'd usually see in this attire, so navies and blues, whites and browns and black, also grays. You can have a very light faint pink, but it's usually very cool neutral tones. Often I've seen women wearing stripes with like a plain solid bottom. I'll call it mute clothing that doesn't give too much away about the person. It's almost mysterious, like very elegant, because you would see someone like Molly May, and if you don't know her, you might not know how she talks or where she's exactly from, but you just can tell that, you know, she's very well put together. This fully sounds like I'm and let me just chill out for a second. But like I said, she's a very good example of it. Kind of giving an aspects to the pieces of clothing that you might exactly see. You got midi skirts, you've got tailored trousers, like I said, blazers, white trainers, clean trainers, flat trainers. Absolutely no platforms in this category, baby. No platforms at all. Poplin shirts, also jumpers with no hoodie. Men and women also wear that over their shoulders. And I'd also add a trench coat there as well. Very luxurious, very fancy. Some would even say bougie. I have not touched my makeup. I would also say that the clothing pieces don't have branding as well. I'ma call them elevated basics. I'm just telling you what it is from what I see. It's very elevated but boring, but it's still cute. Like, you still a glam girl, like you still gonna get your Starbucks and whatnot. I mean, it's very much a British style, so I do see it very often. And at work, in terms of out of the office, I don't be wearing no old money whatsoever. So, but it's strictly for work. And some might ask me, why do I choose to wear old money at work? I definitely feel like it brings an aura to my job. I would even say that it kind of gives me a little bit more respect in a sense. But now that's a deep dive into why as a black woman I am quote unquote overdressing, but I just can't be bothered having that conversation today. That's a video for a different day. But in terms of myself and how I conduct myself out of the office, absolutely no old money is going on this body. But yeah, that's kind of how I describe old money. This is how I do my contour. Listen, I am not a makeup artist. I never said I was. So how I be doing my thing, please don't judge me, okay? Please don't be judging what I be doing. And then I just brush it out, just like so. Can you see? Can you see the definition, baby? I do my makeup in such a weird way, and I literally be having fun with it. Like, every single time I do my makeup, I do it slightly different. So I'm really trying not to look at myself in the viewfinder, but it's just so hard because I'm just trying to make sure that the lighting doesn't make me look crazier than I actually do. Here we go, just tapping under my eyes. Okay, so for our next style, I'm gonna struggle to explain this one, but I have found the specific word for what I'm looking at. It's called Blokette. This is my representation of a Blokette item. This is actually from Tommy Hilfiger. I think I took this from my boyfriend, but this style is so diverse. I'm gonna quickly put this video that I found on TikTok. Blokette is a very masculine meets feminine style. The person that I've seen absolutely kill this look, Tate McRae. Obviously, you've heard her song Greedy. Which I think is actually a really nice song. It surprised me. It gives me very much 15-year-old version of myself. It like kind of comes to the surface. Anyways, this is about style, not about music. This is not a music review, but I'm just telling you that her song is actually, it's catchy. It's very catchy. I was just like, who is this? Did a deep dive. You know how TikTok kind of like gives you information and it's your choice if you want to dive into the person or if you want to learn about this or if you want to learn about that. Like, TikTok just throws information at you depending on the algorithm and depending on who likes who in your community. It's a bit biased. Let's not make it controversial. It threw Tate McRae at me. The first thing that I noticed is like, oh, this is a very, you know, you're mixing jersey with heels. I've done that before and I've not seen someone execute it the way that she did. And she did a very good job of it. Drink break. It tastes sugary as hell. Don't ask me why this can is so big. I don't know. I'm gonna still drink it though. The best way to describe it is British culture, football culture, turned girly. That is the best way to put it. Let me show you some examples. In America, some people say soccer, but it's that football attire from the 90s, those striped jerseys. I don't watch football, but I know about the attire. So it's like the football attire from the 90s meets the hyper feminine aesthetic of the 50s, when women were wearing bows, flowers in their hair, ribbon, and now match that with a sporty element. So you have Nike socks, you have Adidas, you have, and when I talk about socks, including long socks, knee-high socks, hockey socks, basketball socks, those over the knee socks, the socks that go over the shin pads, yeah, those type of socks, followed by jerseys and sport tanks. Are you getting my drift? And it doesn't even have to be items that were on the field. In Blokecore, you can also have wide-legged jeans and sneakers and trainers. I said Nike socks already because they really like to interpret Nike socks into Blokecore. Let me tell you right now, Nike and Adidas. Let me put on some pressed powder. If you don't use pressed powder, you obviously don't know what you're doing. I'm joking, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's coming together a little bit, you know, it's coming together. Okay, I don't even know if I'll finish that. More items that might be incorporated. So now mix that aesthetic with braids, heels, kitten heels, pointy toe heel, long skirts, midi skirts, short skirts, slick back ponytails. Very minimalistic jewelry. You wouldn't have a lot of laid jewelry. I would say like single necklaces like what I'm wearing right now. Very, very simplistic jewelry. Very simplistic nail varnish, minimal rings. I have an ankle bracelet, but it's never anything too overpowering. In terms of me, I don't think this style fits me. Just gonna be so real. Like, I just don't think it fits me. I've tried it, I've appreciated it. I know girlies that absolutely kill this look, but in terms of me, I just don't think it suits me. No, but I just generally think that it goes down to like, it doesn't make me feel like, I feel like I'm interpreting something rather than like feeling like myself. Do you know what I mean? So I'll definitely still be keeping that hoodie for the winters and stuff because it is very cozy, and in terms of moving forward, probably not my thing. Next, how are we doing with the makeup? Are we getting somewhere? Oh, am I getting somewhere? Like I said, I'll only do 3 for today, and if you did enjoy this, I can dive into some more, but let's see the reception on this video. Time to bake my face. Is that too much baking? No, it's okay. I can fix that. Ciao. Forehead look white as hell. Goddamn. Let's dive into something that I would keep. I actually have a representation of many different styles. As you can see in the back, I have some of my jackets, but I also have a capsule downstairs. Oh, sorry if that's thrown off the angle. For our final style category of today, I feel like I should leave you on a positive instead of letting you know everything that I'm gonna get rid of. So I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna keep, and then for the next one I'll tell you more of what I am getting rid of and the different styles, because there's, off the top of my head, I can think of 16 different styles, and if I was to write down, I could probably think of double. I kind of want to share something that I feel like I'm growing in, and that is soft kawaii. I love kawaii. I love that soft alternative girl style. I don't think y'all heard me. I don't know if y'all heard me, but I love kawaii. Kawaii is my comfort zone. I freaking love it. If you'd like me to show you my kawaii closet, I can do that. I can do that for you. My next item has been sitting in the back of this video. Isn't she so pretty? Oh my goodness. When I wear this piece, I be feeling like the I also have something like this in black. I didn't even give you guys a historical dive into old money and Blokette, and we can do that, but this is a very quick chit chat. I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk. I'm looking at my wardrobe and I'm just like, you can tell that I was definitely dipping and dapping into different aspects. I would say that's just me, you know, finding my style. I don't love absolutely everything about kawaii. It is a style that uses furs, bright colors, pinks. I'm talking soft girl ego. I would say I am a little bit more on the dark kawaii side. I mean, I wear a lot of deconstruct fashion as well, but dark kawaii is my vibe. But in terms of kawaii, when you think kawaii, you think pink, you think white, creams, blues, baby blues, floral dresses, like I said, pinks, a lot of pink, 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 a lot of pink. In terms of the makeup, we have bright pink blush, pink lips, often associated with the glossy lips. It reminds me of e-games. I don't know if you know about the website Games for Girls. That was my Let me tell you right now, on a Saturday morning on my mom's laptop, I would literally be waking up. 13-year-old me will be playing Games for Girls. I would be banging that stuff. I would love to play games such as Build Your Closet or Be the Stylist, or even interior designing games. I used to love those fashion games where you pick the lipstick, pick the appropriate mascara, pick the shoes, pick the dress, and you just drag and drop. Mind you, the items that have been dragged and dropped, you didn't get to choose from a variety. The variety was very limited. Maybe one day I'll create my own game. Those games definitely felt like it was a jump into like a stylish shoes. And you, 13-year-old me, didn't even realize that my choices were being controlled. It's only now I look back and I'm just like, damn, I was very restricted with what I could do. And you know what? This aesthetic just also reminds me of cooking games, girly anime games. I just used to love them. I grew up on them. Going back to the items themselves, that would also include cardigans, mini skirts, blouses. I've actually just stopped doing my makeup. That's how you know I love it. The hair would usually be in braids, pigtails, ponytails. In terms of accessories, we'd have those cute sunglasses, leg warmers, wrist warmers, even those like oversized bags. Right, let me just do my lips. Things that are heart-shaped. In terms of jewelry, heart-shaped jewelry, animal jewelry. Oh my god, that blusher is so bright. Damn. Kawaii girlies also love to incorporate keychains, backpacks, crossbody bags, also flowery chains and chokers. That is kawaii for you. I think I'm almost done. Let me just do my lips. To summarize, kawaii ego is definitely my thing. My beauty marks. This is definitely a style that I'm diving into right now. Like I said, I'm minimalizing my wardrobe down to 4 different styles, and kawaii is definitely leaning, like I said, more dark kawaii is definitely on the list. This is the finished look, but thank you so much for watching. I hope I've been able to kind of broaden your aspect to understanding different styles, also understanding my fashion journey, because fashion is consistently growing, changing and evolving within me, and I'm here to document it and share it with you. From the 3 styles, I hope I've also allowed you to consider changing and altering your closet. So you want to start collecting pieces that do fit the style for Blokette or for the old money style. Please start by thrifting, go into your local charity shops, car boot sales. Start there, because first of all, you are recycling clothing and you're probably gonna find some gems. Let me tell you right now, my wardrobe is full to the top with different gems that I've thrifted. I mean, I found a pair of G's from Ted Baker for £3 and they fit this. Like, really start there. And if you can't go physically into stores, start on Vinted, start on Depop. Those are the 2 most reliable ones at the moment, but there's so many more that you can research and dive into. Anyways, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for tuning in with the show. If there's a style that you vibe with, which I most likely haven't mentioned, pop it down below and I'll love to read it. And if you don't vibe with kawaii, because I know a lot of people don't like it, that's also okay. There's so much more to talk about. There's so much time to convince you. I'm joking. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.